Hey, it's Joshua Gar from Android Authority. What's going on, everybody? And we have a bit of an interesting one here. We are at the Acer booth over at Pepcom Digital Focus here at IFA in Berlin at the Grand Hyatt in beautiful Potsdamer Platz. And so we're taking a look at the Acer Liquid S2. So what we're looking at here is a 6-inch screen device. And yes, this is a bit of a phone tablet hybrid, a phablet, if you will, even though I'm not a fan of that word. But anyway, so the Liquid S2 has a 6-inch screen that is capable of 1080p resolution inside of an IPS display. So you're getting some real brightness here. So I have the brightness turned down quite a bit because it really kind of overpowers things, and it really is a very bright display. You're going to see here that it gets really crazy. So what we have here is the OS that is mostly like stock Android, but this is definitely Android 4.2.2. What we're looking at under the hood is a Snapdragon 800 processor. Underneath that 5-inch display, 16 gigabytes of onboard storage, and if we're looking around, we do have a camera up here that the main thing that they're saying here at Acer is that the main thing being marketed, it records 4K video, one of the first phones to be able to record full 4K video. It's really, really crazy that that is possible on this smartphone. In any case, we're looking around the actual body itself. You see that we have soft keys down here on the bottom. The one thing that I thought was a little bit odd, well, for one thing, when you hold this 6-inch phone in your hand, it does feel pretty hefty. There is a real girth to it. It does really dwarf 5-inch screen devices in terms of handling because it's kind of hard to reach the sides. But nonetheless, it is actually a pretty nice, sleek-looking phone. There is a red accent right here, but there is actually another device another version of this rather, that is in completely hot rod red. It's really cool. And we're going to take a look at that one in a little bit. Also, the button layout is a little bit odd, mainly because of the power button. Instead of having it on the side where you would sort of expect your thumb to land, it is at the top right over here. So you have the power button right around here, and that's what turns it on and off. So having that all the way up there, you really have to reach for it, but that's really just the only real gripe that I have when it comes to this. Nonetheless, this is the Acer Liquid S2. It's a pretty good entry from Acer, especially in terms of the high-end specifications and that super powerful camera that is able to record 4K video. So we're taking a look at some of the options here. Widescreen off and on, keeps it pretty simple, so there you go. So it looks like we're working with a 10 megapixel camera here. So right now we're at well, actually, you know what? We can go to 10. There you go, 10 megapixel camera at widescreen with it on. You have a few options over here in order to turn on. There's a flashlight mode, and we actually got blinded by it when someone was using it over on the side over here. You can see here it says the record mode could be either full HD or you have this Ultra HD 4K 2K. And that is incredible how it's able to record just that kind of footage. It's going to make some really, really big files if I were to record it right now and try to transfer it over. So I'll say this, once we get our hands on this actual device, we are going to take a look at the quality of that video and just how good it is. So stay tuned for that, because once we have it, you'll see just how awesome 4K video could be. And then underneath the surface, you have an OS that is simplistic. It might seem a little bloated, that's just my opinion, but nonetheless, it does come with a number of nice features, while still looking pretty stock. Anyway, that is the Acer Liquid S2. As always, thank you guys for watching. We are here at Pepcom Digital Focus at IFA in Berlin. We're going to have a lot more coverage for you over the coming days, so make sure you stay tuned to Android Authority, because we are your source for all things Android.
Yeah, we call everything.